She's beauty and she's grace. Y'all, I picked an annual planner from Cultivate What Matters this year, and I've never done that before. And I just saw this and I knew I had to have it and try something completely different for my planning this year. So let's take a look and unbox this stunning box. I wanted to at least show you, the shadowing is making it hard, but how beautiful the box is. It says season by season in embossing. And then, oh, well, you know, I tried. Can you even look at her? She's so good. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is the 2025 season by season weekly planner. And for whatever reason, this just spoke to me when I was on the affiliate call. I was like, this is what I need out of my planning in 2025, because I feel like it will actually give me what I need this year. And so, I mean, can you even look at how gorgeous? First of all, right off the bat, we've got the gold foil in the cover, the bright azalea cover, which corresponds perfectly with my azalea power sheets. I mean, they are the most flawless looking pair, if you ask me. But this design, can we just talk about the jewel tones of this amazing design? Look at the tabs. How gorgeous are these tabs? You guys, I just cannot with how stinking beautiful this entire thing is. I was just giddy with excitement when I did my first flip through of this. It's just so beautiful. So it has a gorgeous cover here to everything there is a season. Now, like I said, this is their weekly planner. So it's going to seem very simple and very repetitive, and that's okay. But I've decided that it's exactly what I want this year. So we have a little plant good goals. Here's your first quarter. Plant some of your most important things to do over the next 90 days. All right, I'm doing the best I can with the lighting to make sure that there's no shadowing, but it's not gonna completely work, so bear with me. The weekly rhythms for the season is where you can kind of brainstorm, what does your week look like generally overall? So like, for example, for me, Housewife Monday is a thing in my house. So this can be maybe like, you know, this is when I do my grocery shopping and this is when I work out, or you know that you work out every day from 8 to 9. You can set that up for the week. So ultimately you end up with an overall view of what does my day look like or my week look like generally. And then you can use that moving forward to kind of plan ahead, which I love this idea because you can really be like, okay, what do I want my days to look like? What do I want my weeks to look like for the next 90 days? And you can kind of hash that out here. Then you have a nice little blank page, and we are in January. So if you take the tab of January and you flip open to the tab, you will get your monthly spread page. Very plain, very open for customization. You can either leave it really plain or you can add your own color the way you see fit. But this is a dated planner. It's completely dated for 2025. You have your blank 2-page monthly spread. And then this is what everything looks like. So this is your weekly refresh. Every single week looks like this. And I love the entire idea. I guess the only thing I would change is like, I wish it had like a little heading that said to do up here or something. This just feels very empty without a header. Everything else I love. Do I personally wish that like there was more of these amazing colors splashed throughout? Yes, I do, but I love color and I know I'm not the only one. But I also know that there are other people that would prefer completely blank slates to be able to customize as they wish. So, to each their own. So it's dated, so this is for December 30th through January 5th. What matters most this week? What goals do you want to focus on? What is ahead? And then here is a weekly habit tracker, or I guess a daily habit tracker for your week. What I love about this is you can change up the habits every single week. If there's something you want to focus on just this week, for the next 7 days, you can put that in there. And it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm committed to this for the whole month. Oh, I'm committed to this for the whole quarter. No, 7 days which I think is amazing. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 different spots here for habits for the week. Then you have gratitude. And then you have an entire list of things you are meant to accomplish this week. It's not a daily to-do list, but a weekly to-do list. And I'm kind of the mindset of this feels better to me right now. The idea of being able to write out, okay, so I have to film this video and edit this video and upload this thing and send an email newsletter and go to the grocery store and take my jewelry somewhere and like have my entire week's to-do list hashed out before I even get to the day-to-day, because then I have 2 options. I can either plan what day I'm doing things, or if I'm kind of in like a, well, I've got some free time, what should I do? Bam, I have a list of things that I could be doing, and I kind of love that idea. I'm not gonna lie. So the weekly to-do list. Then you turn the page to see the visual of the actual week. Yes, this looks exactly the same as the seasonal schedule refresh thing, but this is dated. As you might note, you have a Monday start. Thank goodness for that. I love Monday starts. And you have an all day section here. So like things that you might need to note, so-and-so's birthday, here's our anniversary, things of that nature. I love that there's a section for that, so it doesn't have to like take up like the 6 a.m. slot or something. Then you can do with this page as you wish. You can throw in your calendar for the week. So my plan is to make this look like my Google Calendar. So this and my Google Cal will look the same, more or less. But then what I'll be able to do is I'll be like, okay, from 9 to 1 on Monday is Housewife Monday. Let me throw in a couple of to-do list tasks if I want to do that, or not. If I don't want to do that, all I gotta go is back to here and I can look at my to-do list. Easy peasy. And you can use the little bookmarky thing to mark your spot. And then you also have a little to-do thing. I wish this was over the actual to-do list instead of the notes section, honestly. Because why would I write my to-do list here if I have the to-do list on the previous page? Maybe you would, I don't know, but that's not something I'm likely to do. If I come up with other things, I might throw them over here. But in general, I would not. So that's literally the gist of the entire planner. Here's the next week. You get the weekly refresh with the exact same page, and then you get the week schedule. And that's it. That is what this entire planner is. And it feels simple, and I kind of love it. I kind of really love the idea. So then we look ahead. If you flip to the next tab, there is your calendar for February 2025, and it goes into the exact same thing. And it is worth noting that like things flow right into each other. So like here's the week of February 24th to March 2nd. The first full week is when you get the calendar. So this is after March 2nd, and then your following week starts March 3rd, as an example. And then when we get to the end of March, so here's Sunday, March 30th, you flip and you've got a celebrating 90 days section. So this is where you're congratulations, you're done with first quarter. Here's some reflecting for you to do, celebrate the 90 days. And then this is essentially your little quarterly goals refresh. Obviously the quarterly goals refresh is much more detailed and everything in your power sheets. And for me, I'm using this completely in conjunction with my power sheets. If I didn't have the power sheets, would this in its entirety be enough for me? I don't know, but because I have the power sheets and this planner, it's going to work as a cohesive pair for 2025. So you get to plant good goals. Here's another weekly rhythm. So maybe you want to refresh your rhythm and you're like, okay, Housewife Monday, not a thing. Instead, we're going to try Housewife Thursday or something like that and just completely change things around. You have the option to brainstorm that here. And then we go right into April. And then everything is the same. So this is what it looks like going forward and going forward all the way to the end. So you get the quarterly goal refreshes at the end of the quarter. And then let's flip all the way to December here. And here we go. The weekly refresh for December 29th through January 4th. So here's the last year or the last week. And then you have wins this year. So it's helpful to know that this is at the back of the book from the very beginning because it has it separated by month. So as the year progresses, you can write down what your wins were every single month. And I think that's a really great way to just generally look back and be like, what did I succeed in January? How was May really? I love that idea, truly. And then at the back, you have a handful of note pages, as you do. I'm curious to know, do you use the note pages in the back of your planners? And if yes, what do you use them for? And then at the very end, you have a beautiful page with the gold foil striping. And then I can't close it that way, so I gotta close it this way. And that, my friends, is the Season by Season 2025 Weekly Planner. She is beautiful and shimmery, and I'm giddy with excitement, and I am very excited about the possibilities, about the blank slateness of it all for me to do with as I please. And I cannot wait to see how I actually end up using this planner. I think it's gonna be really, really great. So that is my planner for 2025. And this is the new Season by Season 2025 Weekly. There is also a Season by Season 2025 Daily Planner, and there are also quarterly undated versions of both the weeklies and the dailies as well, all on the Cultivate What Matters website. If you do want a little discount to support me in the process, my discount code for the website is Diva and the Divine, and that gets you 10% off, and it gets me a little kickback, so thank you in advance for your consideration if you are using that code. I am so excited to start using this. I cannot wait for 2025 to begin. I can't believe I'm saying 2025. That is bonkers to me. But that is the Season by Season planner. I hope you liked this look. Make sure you go back because today is a big upload day on my channel. At this very same time, you also have access to the 2025 Power Sheets video. Those went up both at the same time today, but I wanted to keep them separate in case my video wasn't like an hour long. So go check out that video right over here. I'll have the link and I'll have it in the description box below for you. I will have the link to this in the description box below for you. And I hope you enjoyed this look at the Cultivate What Matters Season by Season Weekly Planner. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.